Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Briggs, your host. We've been doing this since 2008, can you believe it? And bringing guests on. And what we do is we celebrate what's good about Fresno. Not just Fresno, but the whole valley, the state, the country, the world. There's a lot of good things going on out there. But especially in our community, we want to bring those things to you so you know about them. Our next guest, a friend of ours, has been here many, many times on our show. And he's coming today as a hypnotist. Jason Gobeli. Welcome, Jason.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
By the way, I
good
love
to see
that
you.
shirt. I get it. It's like the Godfather thing. It's a lot of fun. Now, you're a hypnotist now.
Yes.
Amongst other things.
Yes.
But you're pretty good at it.
Great at it, Mike.
Yeah.
I feel good about it. Pretty confident at what I do.
Now, let's just get some basics out of the way. You help people. That's the main idea?
That's all it's for.
It's not a circus act or a
you know
theater
what?
trick. You can really help people.
I'd love to do stage shows where I can do the games and play and stuff like that, but I never leave without giving the good stuff, helping people and injecting good positive stuff in them so that they can heal what's going on or become better at what they do, increase performance.
Yeah, give me some ideas of what you've done or what type of people you've helped.
I do all kinds of things. Just today, I helped a guy with performance. Yesterday, I helped a guy with performance. Yesterday, I did a woman, and she was having a problem with her taxes. She was procrastinating on her taxes because, well, she didn't want to do the taxes.
Right.
She didn't want to pay the government. So during our interview and as we talked, we discovered that, she just was uncomfortable with also the way the government is spending the money. So we went into a trance, and when we went into the trance and we hypnotized her, one of the things we approached was that she could spend her money better than the government could spend the money, and she could help people better. She actually owns a business where she helps people, and she's in the medical field. And the interesting thing is the induction that I used to put her under trance. Many hypnotists use catalepsy. Well, I started it out like this. Let's just pretend that I'm the IRS, and you want to tell me how you really feel. So we're going to start with this type of catalepsy. And I had her raise her middle finger and flip me off. And it was a cataleptic middle finger induction. She flipped off the government, and there was laughter involved. And when we went into trance, we doubled down on that, and we just instilled in her mind the idea that taxes was fun because it's really a way to use things and techniques where we can actually get over on the government and try to claim what we can claim. Yep. Well, by the time we were through with this thing, she said, I would never flip anybody off, but it felt so good to be flipping off the government. And I got so many things that I think that I can claim right now. I'm excited. I think I want to go do my taxes.
Right.
So
got excited about doing
She got excited about doing the taxes. So it was a wonderful way to do this.
Now you say you help people with performance. What do you mean performance? Productivity?
There was another guy that I hypnotized. He's karate. And we helped him with his confidence levels. We helped him see it out. We helped him play it through. We slowed down things in the actions of the game so that when he was performing, he was able to perform so much better, and he was so grateful. I got great reviews. I got tons of reviews on my business page. If you go to Google my name and go to my business page, you'll see nothing but 5-star ratings. Yeah. So, definitely helped his performance.
And by the way, we have your web address up there, go-under.com. I get it.
Yeah, go under. That's right.
That's cool.
Yeah, and my email is go.under.trance@gmail. So that kind of like fits in the whole theme because, we can go under, get in that trance, and we can talk directly to the unconscious mind and kind of get through that maze and those traps that we get into, because we all get into these traps where, we do the same loops over and over again, and sometimes we even tell ourselves, why do I keep doing this over and over again when I know I can do something different? Well, we get us out of those traps and start moving in the right direction, and you'll have it all inside of you. It's just a matter of me helping. Yeah, it's a matter of me helping shine the light so we can say, hey, this is how we can get out.
Would you say you're helping them rewire their brain?
Oh, definitely we do rewiring.
Find different paths.
We find different paths. We create new solutions. We get through things, and sometimes we don't even have to know what it is. I just did this right before I came here. I met a client on the, just right, not too far from here, as a matter of fact, and we did a protocol where we actually went in the unconscious and we walked our life path and we came across a block in the path, a subliminal block in the path, and we got through that obstacle and got on the other side. It was a beautiful trip. Of course, it was a lot longer than what I'm explaining now, and there was a lot more detail in it. But the bottom line is unconsciously, he knew what those things were that was blocking him, and we could get through them without even identifying what they are, because the unconscious mind already knows.
Yeah. Now, psychologists kind of do the same. You have something that happened in your life, you don't even know what it was.
Yes.
They say you have to go reface that, but that's kind of what you're doing.
It's very similar, but I'm not going to say I'm a psychologist. Right. I don't prescribe. I don't give any medical advice or anything like that. I just help guide us through, because unconsciously we already know how to get through some of these things, and we just need to shine the light on it. You know, sometimes you can go to a psychologist and go to therapy and be there for months or even years dealing with a problem, whereas your own unconscious mind can solve it in a matter of one session.
Your mind already knows what the problem is, and it knows the solution.
We know inside when we're messed up.
Yeah.
We know inside when we're messed up, but sometimes we just need to get a light shined to where the exit is to the maze.
Now, I know people, a lot of them in fact, that things are happening around them, that they say, oh, this happened to me, that happened to me, this happened to me, and they don't have this great confidence just to go and get stuff done.
You know, and
isn't everything around us caused by us?
And sometimes it's confidence, but sometimes we get stuck in that victim role, and we need to get out of that victim role, and we don't need to be a victim to what goes on around us, and realize that what goes on in us can control our own destination. Mm-hmm. You know, so it's just a matter of perception and views and things like that. So we do it that way. And then also I've learned so much more because of I have a podcast.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about that.
And we interview people that do alternative forms of healing. So I learned different modalities and different things that people use and different approaches that people use. And when I learn these different forms of healing, alternative ways of healing, it just only helps me to understand things better.
You're learning all the time. You never stop, do you?
Oh, dude, we know it's kind of like trees. Don't we always grow?
Yep. Don't
we all grow on our own path each and every day? Not just me, but all of us. Aren't we all the same?
I want a couple more hypnosis questions, but I want to jump to your podcast for a minute. Now, can we find your podcast at that website? Would that be
No. My podcast is called, and you can Google it, and it'll show up anywhere. You just Google it, but it's called Hypno Travelers on the Magical Psyche Highway. That's Hypno, HYPNO-Travelers. If you just Google Hypno-Travelers, it's going to come up. But we're Hypno Travelers on the Magical Psyche Highway. Each day, we interview someone and go down their magical psyche highway. It's me and a friend of mine from Florida. He's a magician and also a hypnotist. His name's Scott Prevette. I'm Jason Gobeli. I'm the bus driver. He's the tour guide. You ride the bus, and we go down the magical psyche highway.
You make it sound extremely fun.
It is fun. We got to have fun when you do it. But as a matter of fact, at the end of every podcast, we say, if you like us, give us a thumbs up. If you think we're assholes, give us a thumbs down and comment and tell us. We don't care. We're just glad you're there.
And you're having fun at that.
Oh, we got to.
Now, what I would like at the end of this interview is for people to reach out to you and get help.
Sure.
Because you love helping people more than anything else.
That's my goal in life, is to be, that person that helps others.
It almost sounds like you could help anybody. Everybody's got something.
I think we all can help each other, and we can all grow together. But some of the things that I've learned help me, so that I can help you shine the light on yourselves so that you can get that own internal healing.
Yeah. Now, can you give us some examples of who should call you? Let me ask you this one. What about the smokers?
Smoker, no problem.
You get rid of that smoking.
Give me a call. Confidence. You need to increase your sports things. You got an anxiety or a phobia, no problem. Insomnia. I deal with this quite a bit. Insomnia, no problem. All these things we can do pretty quick within a session. Sexual stuff. Hey, big issue. Call me. We're here to help. We're here to help you get through whatever these things are that are blocking it and keeping you from going to where you need to go to grow. We can help. And even if you got an issue and you really don't know what it is, we can do some mindscaping work and things like this and just look for the solutions.
So they're just tired of things not turning out the way they want. They don't know why, but you might be able to lead them to that place.
Their unconscious knows.
Yeah.
Unconsciously we know, even though we might not be able to put the finger on it.
Right. Okay, so smoking, you said sexual issues. So
anything.
It's private. It's very private, right?
Yes.
So people shouldn't be embarrassed to
I-
ask you about anything.
I can do it online. You can say anything you want. It's all here. And, you know, it's free game. Nobody's going to be here unless you want someone to be there. Like if you want someone to be there to watch, that's fine. I can do it live. I can do it online. We can do it anyway. But the bottom line is that you can heal, and I can help guide you through that process.
That's great. We put your web address down. Is that the best place to start?
Yeah, that's a good place to contact me. That's a great place to contact me. It's got my phone numbers, my emails, everything's right there at the web address. Yes.
That's good. We're out of time, but what else? You want to say anything else to our viewers?
Mike, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. You're a great guy.
Well, you're inspirational to be around regardless.
Oh, thank you.
You're fun,
I
you're full of
appreciate
energy.
appreciate that.
Oh, one last question. What about energy?
Man.
It's important, huh?
It's extremely important. We heal with energy. I interviewed this guy on a podcast, and this guy heals with the American Indian flute. He's a flute player. But what he does is he interjects Reiki healing energies through his flute when he plays. Now, when he started doing this music, he started putting it on TikTok and Instagram, and now he's like all over the place, and he's one of those TikTok famous guys because he's putting the energy in the music and putting the love there, healing others.
Is it free to call you and just ask, hey?
You can call me anytime, and if you contact me, I'll give you a free consultation before we do any of the hypnotic work, so you know where you're at. So there's always free consultations
Yeah,
available.
that's good. It's free to ask. So ask him. You got something on your mind,
That's right.
or don't have something on your mind. You're not quite sure why things are turning out. Call Jason Gobeli. He's a nice guy, good guy, and he wants to help people.
That's right. I'm here to help you.
All right, Jason Gobeli. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Thanks.